In a quiet green valley, surrounded by tall, whispering trees, lived a tiny yellow bird named Pippi. Her soft golden feathers sparkled in the sunlight, and her cheerful little voice filled the forest with songs every morning. Pippi loved her family dearly, her mother, her 2 baby brothers, and their cozy nest high in an old oak tree. Every day was an adventure for Pippi. She would fly joyfully through the forest, collecting shiny pebbles, singing to butterflies, and greeting every bird she met. But one cloudy evening, as she played near a river far from home, a wild wind suddenly began to blow. Dark clouds gathered, and heavy rain poured down. Pippi tried to fly back to her tree, but the wind was too strong. It pushed her far, far away, until everything around her looked strange and unfamiliar. The trees were taller, the sky was darker, and the forest was silent. Her tiny wings grew tired, and soon she landed on a broken branch in a lonely part of the woods. She was scared. The forest was dark, and the only sound was the echo of raindrops. "Oh no," Pippi chirped softly. "I don't know where my home is. I'm lost." Tears filled her tiny eyes, and she curled up, shivering beneath her wings. Just then, something magical happened. A soft blue light began to glow behind the trees. It floated closer, getting brighter and brighter. Pippi gasped and hid her face. "Don't be afraid," said a gentle voice. When Pippi peeked up, she saw the most unusual creature, a tiny cute ghost. He was round and puffy, like a cloud, glowing a soft blue, with sparkly eyes that looked full of kindness. "Who are you?" Pippi asked in a trembling voice. "I'm Puffy," said the ghost with a shy smile. "I live here in this forest. You looked sad, so I came to help." Pippi blinked in surprise. "I'm lost. I can't find my way home." Puffy floated closer, his warm glow pushing the darkness away. "Don't worry," he said softly. "I know every tree in this forest. I'll help you find your home." "Really?" Pippi chirped hopefully. "Of course," said Puffy, smiling. "That's what friends are for." And so, their magical journey began. Puffy glowed brightly, lighting the path through the twisting roots and fog. He told Pippi stories about the forest, of owls that told riddles, and flowers that hummed when the moon was full. Pippi laughed, her little chirps echoing sweetly through the night. When she grew tired, Puffy gently lifted her onto a big, dry leaf that floated in the air like a tiny flying carpet. His glow scared away the bats and made the path safe. After a while, they reached a small pond that shimmered under the fading rain. Pippi looked at her reflection and whispered sadly, "I look so messy." Puffy giggled. "You look brave. You flew through a storm and never gave up." Pippi smiled shyly. "Thank you, Puffy." As they continued, the forest grew calm. The moon peeked through the clouds, and fireflies danced around them. "Do you miss your home too?" Pippi asked softly. Puffy floated quietly for a moment. "I don't have one anymore," he said gently. "A long time ago, I lived in a little house near this forest. But now, I just help lost travelers find their way." Pippi felt her heart warm. "Then after I go home, you can visit me any time. You'll never be alone again." Puffy's eyes sparkled. "Really? Really?" Pippi chirped. At last, the first rays of sunlight began to shine through the trees. The dark forest turned golden. Suddenly, Pippi saw something familiar. A tall old oak tree. "That's my home!" she cried with joy. She flapped her wings and flew faster, her heart racing with excitement. When she reached her nest, her mother chirped in relief, and her little brothers hopped with joy. "Pippi, you're back!" Pippi nestled close to her mother and said, "Mama, I couldn't have found my way without my friend Puffy." But when she looked back, Puffy was already fading in the morning light. "Goodbye, Pippi," he whispered softly. "Ghosts can't stay when the sun rises. But remember, I'll always be near." Pippi blinked back tears. "I'll never forget you, Puffy." That night, when the forest grew quiet and the stars shone bright, a small blue light glowed softly near Pippi's tree. It was Puffy, watching over her, just as he promised. And from that night on, whenever a lost bird wandered into the forest, a gentle blue glow would appear to guide them home. The kind and cute ghost who once helped a little bird named Pippi find her way. Thank you so much for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more heartwarming tales. See you next time.